The Memphis Tigers, who are currently ranked 25th in the nation, are going to be headed to Rice. The Rice Owls are 4-4. They've got an interesting they've had an interesting season under Scott Abel. They've changed to a triple option. I don't know if it's just for the season or if this is going to become a permanent offensive option for them. This is a team that just stunned UConn. This is a team that has beaten Louisiana, Prairie View, Charlotte, got beaten by UTSA, Florida Atlantic, and basically they're hanging on with the thread. But at the same time, Memphis is going in there, having gotten ranked, but at the same time, having just beaten South Florida, they had also just gotten beaten a week before by UAB, a far less competitive team. Now, here's the thing. Rice is fighting to get into a bowl game. Scott Abel isn't fighting to get out of a hot seat. He knows what he's got to change around, and he's got a whole lot of learning to do because he's recruiting in the Texas area and he's from the Virginia area. Texas recruiting is a whole lot different. So we've got an interesting combination going on here, especially with Memphis going to Rice for this game. Now, Memphis, if they win out, will most likely be in the conference championship game. And most likely it'll be at Memphis. So they've got a big stake in going forward. Rice, on the other hand, has got a schedule that includes Memphis, North Texas, South Florida, and UAB. None of those four are guaranteed wins by any stretch of the imagination. UAB used to be, but after what they did to Memphis, nobody knows. So they've got to play with some fire in that belly. So we're going to cover this game. If you like AAC football, if you like college football, if you like college sports, hit like, hit subscribe. I cover everything but recruiting and transfer portals, unless it's a big deal. So let's get into this game. Hey folks, this is Paul with Redneck Sports. I want to thank you for viewing my video, and I want to give you one thought process. There was a famous coach at the University of Tennessee by the name of General Robert Neyland. He had 6 maxims, but number 2 maxim is what everybody should apply to their life. Play for and make the breaks. When one comes your way, score. That's how to live your life right there. Now, since Memphis is visiting, Brendan Lewis, 67.8 completion rate. That's really good. 141 to 208, 1,644 yards through the air. He's thrown 10 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, been sacked 16 times. So this offensive line is not that talented. Sutton Smith, 85 rushes, 515 yards, 6 touchdowns. Brendan Lewis, 97 rushes, 475 yards, 7 touchdowns. Greg DeRosaries has got 68 rushes, 422 yards, 6 touchdowns. Frank Peasant and Makari Bodiford both have 3 touchdowns. So they got 25 on the ground. Now, they've only got 11 through the air. Cortez Braum has got 7 of those. Christian Ross and Greg DeRosaries each got 1, as does Brady Clues, and as does Matt Adcock. So, weak offensive line, really good run game, a receiving game that is, it is what it is. Now, they got 14 sacks on opposing quarterbacks, which is kind of a low number for, a lot of teams. 34 pass deflections, though. 11 interceptions. They've got a really good game when it comes to breaking up the opposing team's pass game. And they've scored twice. Think about that. 11 interceptions, they've scored twice on that. 7 forced fumbles, 4 fumble recoveries. While they may not get to the opposing quarterback, they're good on every other thing. Sam Brumfeld, leading tackler, 54 tackles, 4.5 sacks, 1 interception. Drew Watts, 49 tackles, 2 sacks. 2 pass deflections, and 1 fumble recovery. Kamari Wilson, 48 tackles, 4 pass deflections, 2 interceptions, and 1 forced fumble. Basically, this is a crew that knows what they're doing. Really good defense. Ryan Silverfield has got this team going really good. Penalty wise, 43 for 369. They got 46 yards per game. That's kind of disciplined. Not massively, but it's real. I mean, it's good compared to a lot of teams. This is a solid team. Other than their offensive line and them not getting the passes off and sacking quarterbacks, those are the 3 areas that are a weakness. But hey, they're winning. They were the first game to be qualified for a bowl game. They're 7-1. It's a really good team. Really is. Really, really good team. Now, like I said, Scott Abel put in a triple option this year at Rice. I don't know why, but that's what they did. Chase Jenkins leading there is QB 177 to 111, 744 yards through the air, 69.4 completion rate, thrown 5 touchdowns, 1 interception, been sacked 9 times. Not bad. Uh Now Drew Develay has also thrown a touchdown. Quentin Jackson, leading rusher, 117 yards, 655 yards, 6 touchdowns. Dalen Alexander, 68 for 379, 3 touchdowns. Chase Jenkins, quarterback, 97 rushes, 332 yards, 4 touchdowns. DeAndre Hardiman's got 1. Aaron Turner's got 2. So they got 16 on the ground, which, hey, that's what triple options do. Of the 6, Drayden Dick through the air, Drayden Dickman's received 28 passes, got 292 yards, got 3 touchdowns. Quentin Jackson, the running back's got 1. Tyson Thompson's got 1. And Landon Ransom Goats has got 1. So only 6 through the air, 16 on the ground. Their defense, they got 16 sacks on opposing quarterbacks, just a tad better. 30 pass deflections, but only 3 interceptions. They do have 5 forced fumbles, 3 fumble recoveries. They're they're doing what they can with what they got. Now, Andre has got 58 tackles, half a sack, 2 pass deflections. Ty Morris got 52 tackles, 2 sacks, 2 pass deflections, 2 forced fumbles, 1 fumble recovery. Marcus Williams, safety, 45 tackles, 5 pass deflections, 1 forced fumble. It's a defense that is doing, an okay job with what they got. Penalty wise, 38 for 399, so 49 yards a game. So not that bad. Just a little worse than Memphis. Hey, Scott Abel came in there, got a lot of things that he had to fix, and he's working on fixing them. Rice is looking like a solid team, but they're not looking like a bowl eligible team. Now, if they'd had a better schedule, sure, but the AAC is exceedingly competitive this year, and Rice, they've got an okay offensive line, but their passing game is pathetic. Rushing, hey, they're all over it when it comes to rushing. Defense, it's solid. It's nothing, they ain't going to go up against a Power 4 team, which Memphis should be, because they really want it. It's a good team, but it's not a team that is going to win any major competition. Scott Abel's having to do a lot of work, and switching to a triple option, yeah, it can work, but you've got to have everybody working in the right direction. And I'm not sure if you can say that they are working in the right direction. I mean, that win against UConn was good. They're a surprise team. They'll surprise you more than anything else. But then again, though, UTSA stomped them. UConn was overtime. Louisiana was a close game. Houston stomped them. They did stomp Prairie View. Charlotte was a fairly close game. Navy was a close game, but they were playing Navy on Navy's kind of game. And Florida Atlantic was a close one. So, it's not a team that I would be betting on if I bet. Now, look, do I see Rice as being able to have a chance in this game like UAB did? Uh, yeah, they could surprise, I'm sure, but Memphis has got this game. Memphis knows what they're playing for. They understand what that loss at UAB meant. They they're serious about this. Ryan Silverfield isn't playing games. Yeah, his name's on several lists, but he's focused on Memphis. This is a man that seems to love Memphis. This is a man that understands what the Memphis crowd is. I don't really see this after that UAB loss. I don't see Rice being able to surprise them. Memphis is too good of a team. I do say in my power rankings that, Memphis and South Florida are really closely aligned. A couple of bad plays got changed up a little bit, and South Florida would have won that game. That is how good both those teams are. Rice isn't in that category. Yeah, UAB changed up so much that I can understand why they were surprised, but, you know, Ryan Silverfield's too good of a coach, and he ain't getting surprised again. So, yeah, this is going to be Memphis. This has been Paul with Redneck Sports. Y'all have a good day now. Bye.
I want to thank you for watching my video. And if you like what you saw, like, subscribe, and comment. Y'all have a good day now.